Hey everyone, Screaming Geek Media here. I am Jerry the Geek. Today let's talk about the newest movie that just got released at the theater, The Last Voyage of the Demeter. But before we get into that, if you like physical media, if you like 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, home theater, movies in general, check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. So today we're going to talk about the theatrical release of The Last Voyage of the Demeter. I haven't done too many theatrical reviews. I live 3 hours from a good theater, so going to the movies doesn't happen very often. But my wife let me have a night out to myself, so I went, and she don't like scary movies, so perfect opportunity to let me go and see it myself. Now, starters, if you didn't know, it's basically an extension of Bram Stoker's Dracula. That movie, they talked about, he had a Harker, he goes to the castle in Transylvania and meets Dracula to talk about the new properties that were bought. And then they end up in London. So basically, this movie has to do about the voyage from Romania to London. And, the name of the ship was called the Demeter. So this is all about that voyage with Dracula and the crates and all that. And basically, it's a Dracula movie without having Dracula in the name. So a lot of people, if they don't see much previews, they probably don't know what it's about. But that's what it is, pretty much a gist of it. An extension of Bram Stoker's Dracula, part of the book, the captain's log. I haven't read the book in ages. I read the book before the movie came out. I honestly thought the movie was fantastic from beginning to end. It was a great telling of the story. It works on its own. You don't have to see Bram Stoker's Dracula to see this. It's a standalone movie, but at the same time, it's an extension of that. The character of Dracula was very well done, in my opinion. It looked very cool. Now, the theater I saw it at was AMC. They have a Dolby Cinema screen, but they only have one. As far as I know, it's the only one in Wichita. But it was being tied up showing Barbie and Oppenheimer. So I had to stick with watching this on standard digital, which I've gotten spoiled. Usually my first choice of when I go to a theater, I look for Dolby Cinema or IMAX. Those are the top two, formats of movie I, go to the theater to see. But seeing a standard digital was pretty good as well. Nice crisp picture. The audio was great. This is gonna rock on 4K. The movie is very dark. A lot of it, the way it's lit. This is a movie that's really gonna benefit on 4K. The HDR is really gonna help that. But unfortunately, Universal's pulling their shit again. Their pre-orders on Grub for the Blu-ray and DVD and no 4K. So I imagine they're going to wait another 6 months before releasing on 4K. I just don't like this new trend that the studios are doing. Not only that, I think Universal screwed the pooch on the date they released this. I see it was originally supposed to come out in late September. And so I'm not sure why they upped the release to, coincide, Barbie and Oppenheimer has been going for, 3 or 4 weeks now, and they're still ruining the box office. Why would you release a movie while those two are actively playing? So from what I've been hearing is Last Voyage is not doing very well, hasn't made too much yet. So yeah, to wrap up, I definitely would, it was a shorter video, just a quick, I'm kind of winging it. I didn't do any notes or anything, just going from the top of my head. Magic of editing, I can edit out my dead space. I'm thinking of what I want to say, but anyways, if you like Dracula movies, if you like Bram Stoker's, you're going to love this. If you get a chance to go to a theater, definitely go check it out. If you can't, when it comes out on video, I would hold out on the 4K. Like I said, I think this is going to really benefit from HDR. I'm sure the Blu-ray will look good being new, but I think 4K is going to be so much better. But in the meantime, being Universal, it should be on Peacock soon. So hopefully this next month or so, it'll be available to check it out. So yeah, again, I highly recommend checking this movie out. So check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. And we'll see you soon. Geek out.